Hey.
Oh, there you are, right behind me. How are you feeling? You seem much more lively.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mean that as a pun either.
Alright, let's,
This side.
alright.
Hey, Shivy. How rude.
Oh.
It's all right.
Oh. Ah.
I just
Wait.
realized I didn't do
Yeah.
that
Alright, are we going in yours or mine?
before. Let's go in mine.
Alright.
Usually I don't have a headache if that happens.
Hmm.
Should be 195.
Let me... Oh. Nope.
Nope.
This is confusing. Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me try one more time.
195.
Should be unlocked now.
It won't let me...
You might want to, like, walk away and come back.
Yeah, here. There we go.
Yellow, yellow. Oh, there you are. Always weird for a moment when it's like,
Yeah.
you know. I don't have my little special chair with me
Oh.
anymore, so this'll do.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
So how have things been?
Um, well, I think I've been feeling more alive. Um, I feel like, I don't know, things feel a little different. I'm not sure how
Mm-hmm.
to place it really. I, like, I know I'm still dead, but I don't feel that sense of looming dread I once did.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a way out.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you think it's tied to the woman that you were telling me about before?
Yeah, I think a lot of my reasoning for wanting to get better and wanting to, continue with my recovery, I guess, is because of her. Also, you are falling through the couch for me.
Am I?
Yeah.
How
There
about
we
now?
go. Yeah. I think a lot of I think a lot of it is tied to just wanting having someone to care about cuz I haven't had that in a really long time.
Well, that's, gives life a sense of purpose.
Yeah. And I think when I originally realized I cared a lot about her, that was before I had even died. It was kind of overwhelming in a way.
Hmm.
It felt very different.
A bit more clear on
Yeah.
what you want.
Uh, oh no. I think something bad is happening. Well, there we go. Well, I think it wasn't just me, at least. I was doing nothing. I was just sitting there. Alright. Give me a second. Good to know it happened to you too. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright, I'm back. There we go. Come on. Load. There we go. Okay. That's not good. Hmm. Eh. Alright. Yeah, I hopped over to Ilwak to see if he crashed too, and he did, so. If it happens a third time. Yeah. Hmm. Alright, here we go. If it happens for a third time, I will be annoyed. I have a feeling it's gonna happen a third time. What? Why is my crash location there? Oh, it might be apartments. Uh. This isn't good. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. Okay. It's desaturated for the mood. Um, I've been the video has actually been more desaturated in the past. It's actually gotten a lot lighter recently. It's to kind of reflect Joanna's mental state. Um, Basically, if you look back on some of the older VODs, it was completely black and white for some of them because Joanne, that was like where Joanna was at mentally. Yeah. It could change at a moment's notice. When Joanna feels like she is alive again, that is when things will go back to full color. But for now, it's just a little bit desaturated. Not as bad as it was before, which is important. I'm actually going to be getting into that during this therapy session if it ever happens. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Let's see if waking up at the pier helps this at all. Also, I am kind of a little bit worried because my headphones may be dying and I don't have any backups, but we'll see how it goes. Because that's just what tonight is. Oh, yeah, thanks for popping by and thanks for the follow. If you want to check back on any of Joanna's story, I have most of the VODs highlighted and what happens in them. Some of them are more important than others, uh, but it has a basic timeline. Hmm. Yeah, I can. I was gonna say I could throw up some music. I mean, it's going in to the game now, but whatever. Here's the spooky music to set the mood.
I know, what are the odds? So, where would you like to talk? I think there's probably a safe spot here. Or would you rather face out? Perfect.
Why am I sitting in the middle? And I was accidentally muted there. Whoops.
Because sometimes you just gotta stand up and eat chair.
Yeah. Oh well.
No, like, pick a spot and then just chair yourself.
Yeah.
There you go. When I do the alt one, and the same thing happens to me.
Yeah. Alright. Where were
Only
we?
problem is I am looking at the world through my waistband now.
Oh no.
Hold on, I can fix it. There we go.
Alright, where
As
were
long as I
we?
don't look behind myself, I'm okay. Oh, that's perfect. If you're having the same problem where you're looking at the world through the waistband, just shift yourself forward in your chair.
Yeah, you are falling through for me now.
How about now?
Uh, not. I mean, you're kind of moving a little bit. Yeah, no, it's not really.
Oh, that's, I know what that causes that, so I should be okay if I do this.
Alright, there we go.
Bingo.
Alright.
So where were we?
I guess I was talking about Veronica.
Yeah, sense of purpose now
Yeah.
because you're have someone that you can take care of.
Yeah. I think I missed having someone to take care of, in a way. I know she's very independent and kind of very self-sufficient, but in a way I feel like having someone to care about is important to me in a lot of ways.
I mean, logically, that makes a lot of sense. You're probably more geared towards being a caretaker, regardless of, history. Just some of us are wired that way. I know I am. I feel a sense of
Oh.
purpose in helping others.
Yeah. I. Yeah. Part of me doesn't know if I would be this way, without everything. But part of me doesn't really want to dwell on that.
Well, I mean, the other thing you have to consider is, regardless of whether it would have been different or not, it just is now.
Yeah.
So
Let me turn down.
now you're feeling a bit more of a sense of renewed vigor. I wouldn't say you're feeling alive yet, but you're feeling at least something more so than you were before.
Yeah. I still don't feel my heartbeat or any signs of life, but it feels like there's a potential there that wasn't there before.
Now, did have you tried any of the things that we talked about the last time around
And that was.
on the phone call?
Oh, yeah. I haven't had the opportunity to talk to Veronica yet. I'm still kind of a little bit worried about that, but I asked her if we could talk today, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you don't have to lay it all out on the table, but you can still explore your feelings.
Yeah.
So, have you and Galactic you explored any new treatments or not yet?
He wants me to do a sleep study, so I'm going to be doing that soon. We'll see how that kind of goes. It'll probably show something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll probably get some kind of response out of that, where not only you in your mind, but also on the readers, your brain is definitely active despite your life state because you're remembering things.
Yeah.
There's some kind of triggers going, so you got something, but it doesn't mean, your heart's ticking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing that's going to probably help you in your recovery is the fact that you yourself want to do more now. You've found a sense of purpose and you're starting to feel that renewed sense of purpose, and it's all going to tie in together, I'm sure.
Yeah. It feels like, I don't know. It feels kind of like a bit of a new start. But I don't know, I worry about things not panning out and then, I guess, falling into old bad habits.
I'm going to just scoot a little closer so you don't have to shout, but I can hear a little better.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I worry about placing all my, you know, stability on one person. I don't want to do that to Veronica.
I
That would
wouldn't say
be,
that you have to, though. I would say that she is obviously a target of affection and also a sense of purpose, but at the same time, you know what is driving you now. Your sense of duty, like you want to help other people,
yeah.
you want to be a caretaker, so you can use that to kind of fuel yourself forward more.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's the catalyst, but at the same time, she's not the end all. So, even if things don't work out with her, she doesn't end up needing your care, you could still find purpose somewhere.
Yeah.
And that could also be somewhere like working at Pillbox.
Hmm.
There are a lot of people in the city who could use that extra sense of caring.
Yeah. Um, I think I've still been having nightmares. Those haven't been the greatest.
Hmm. What have they been primarily of your,
My sister.
hmm. I mean, that makes sense. She's still one of the biggest things on your mind.
Yeah. I don't think that'll ever go away.
I think the lingering sense of guilt is something that you're going to eventually have to learn to forgive, and she herself will have to forgive you for as well. You know, anytime she's present, I think you should try to have a heart to heart conversation.
Yeah, it's just a bit hard. I think she's kind of overpowering.
I can understand that, but, one of the things you're going to have to do is remind yourself that you are in control, that it is your body. You're the one who makes you move, you live or dead. All she can do is kind of dominate your thoughts a little bit to make you feel bad, but ultimately you're the one in control.
Hmm. I'm the one in control. Yeah. I just gotta remind myself of that,
Yeah.
even when it doesn't really feel like that all the time.
Well, why don't you start practicing a little chant of that whenever you feel her starting to dominate your thought? Just remind yourself that you're in control. You can say it out loud or just repeat it in your head a few times, take a few deep breaths. Do something that reminds you that you have control of your body and your mind.
I am in control. I am in control. I am in control.
One thing that works for sleep paralysis, which might help you here, is take something like your hand and just focus on gripping it tightly whenever that stuff's happening. Just focus on tightening and loosening your hand until you feel like you do have power and control. You don't want to grip so tight that you can hurt yourself or damage it, but just tightly grip for a moment and then release. Do that in time with your breath. In is tight, out is loosen.
Hmm.
Use that as your trigger, as reminding yourself that you have some control, and that sharp sense of, well, tight in your hand will also get your mind back in focus.
Yeah.
Just little things like that can help us get back on track of control and also just a healthy headspace. You
Yeah.
do have choice, you do have control, and your sister isn't right anymore.
Yeah. I think I lost a lot of control when she died. I I think I felt like very purposeless in a way. I think a lot of the blame for everything kind of fell onto me. It was I feel a large part in, you know, her condition was because of me.
There are a lot of things in life that we can start blaming ourselves for, but you have to really break down what you can actually physically contribute to the situation that would have caused it.
Well, I mean, I was the stronger twin.
Yeah, but that's not your fault. You didn't have control of that. Genetics
Yeah.
or your mother's health, there's a lot of factors that you can't control.
Yeah.
So you're not responsible for things that are outside of your control. You know, me and you could have been driving in a car and someone smashes into the passenger side and I'm in the passenger seat. That's not your fault. You can't choose where someone hits you. You can't react that quickly. Like, if you did, then obviously that was a conscious choice. But sometimes things just happen.
Yeah.
Life is full of chaos and random. You can't break every situation down and only associate your blame.
Yeah. It feels that way because that's what I was told a lot of the time.
Of course, and those are the thoughts that are the loudest, you know? You hear
Yeah.
something often enough, it becomes your truth. Perception is reality. So I understand that, but that's why you have to create a new reality. You have to create one that resonates with you. You have to make one that makes you happy.
A reality that makes me happy.
Yeah, one that's built on truth instead of just lies and accusations. Like, what would be the ideal situation for you right now?
I guess being alive again, being content with where I am, being able to sleep and feel okay. And I think I'd still want to hear my sister's voice, but maybe if it wasn't so overpowering. Because I don't want to lose that. That would
All right.
be,
So, those are four
yeah.
goals for you. You know, if you write them down, that helps bring them into fruition. So, things you can write down when you get home. I will be alive again. I will be content. I will sleep soundly. And I will, what's the word I'm looking for here? Make amends with my sister. Write them down, make them real, and repeat them to yourself every morning when you wake up. Put it somewhere you'll see every day, in the mirror, on the bedstand. Just get up, remember it, look at it, read it out loud, and make it reality.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Those are distant goals, but they're real. And they're all things that you can achieve because you want them. And that's the first step, is just to want them. Don't give up on yourself. If any time you feel like you don't believe in yourself, just remember I believe in you. You always have someone rooting for you, and in this case, I will always be rooting for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
It means a lot. I know
Well, I mean
it's.
it when I say it. Just like I told you on the phone the other day, too. You're not a burden to me. You're not bothering me. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy that you reach out to me.
Yeah.
Those are my choices. Those are my reality. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna be
Yeah.
stronger when it's all over.
Yeah. I
And
think
you
I
will
will
make
be.
friends with your sister again.
I hope so. I.
Maybe one day when she's ever present and I'm around, I can try to mediate. You can at least tell me what she's saying to you. And
Yeah.
we could try to talk to the two of you together. I think there are also some tools that might help with that when you're feeling up to it.
Yeah.
Experimental ones nonetheless, but they are usually used in scenarios where we're dealing with a loss of love or a loss of life. So like your sister in this case. I've not tested it too thoroughly, but it is something we can explore if ever she's not wanting to cooperate or talk, which would be psilocybin.
Oh, what's that?
Psilocybin is magic mushrooms, but more of the technical name. It is usually used to help induce a hallucination, which in your case would probably help conjure the spirit of your sister into a more tangible existence for you. Instead of just a voice, she might actually have a physical form for you to look at and discuss with.
Yeah, maybe that's something we can look into.
Yeah, if you're feeling up to it, once we get a little bit more on a, I'd say, healthier mental space, you're already starting to feel uplifted, which is a good first step.
Yeah.
Start getting things sorted with Veronica a bit to understand where your feelings are coming from. Don't, I would say, definitely don't try to throw your feelings at her too quickly. Try to actually
Yeah.
understand what you're feeling and then let it progress naturally.
Yeah.
But definitely do pay attention to what you're feeling and understand that it is natural and that it's okay. Regardless if you just feel friends, caretaker, or you are in love with her, whatever it is, it's okay to feel those things. And it's okay for her to feel how she does towards those things. Everything will find its natural equilibrium. Just give it time.
Yeah. I hope so. Because feeling like this isn't the greatest.
Of course, but
Even before I died, I didn't feel great. I was always tired and
well,
paranoid
yeah.
and.
I think a large majority of the problems that you faced in life and in death still root from sleep. That sleep study is going to
Oh.
be very instrumental in understanding what's going on. And if the sleep study doesn't work, we can try some sleep induced hypnosis. We can try a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. Thank you.
Of course. Would you
Could.
like a hug?
Yeah, I was gonna ask for one.
Of course. I was going to offer one. There you are.
Alright, I'll call you again.
Of course. You can always call and text me.
Yeah.
If I'm not around when you call, I can always just take your text and next time I'm around, give you a call too.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good.
Hold on a moment. going on, Mom? Not much.
Oh boy. That was a lot, but also really good. And I. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of. I turned up the saturation quite a bit here. It's only a little bit duller now.
Are
It's
you gonna
not
try giving your
full.
friend a call?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Don't go near the apartments.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Very clear.
Yeah. The color got a lot brighter. It's not fully there yet, but it is pretty darn close. Maybe at one point there's going to be some kind of catalyst to help Joanna feel alive again. Oh my god, this is perfect. Have people been saying like don't go to the apartments? No, it's dance slow.
Ah, shit. That Doug Martin guy used to date, is it Nurse Lady? Is Weather Lady is really hot?
Yeah, I don't know where everyone else is.
Here, let me see if there's some in my van too here. Remind me.
That's pretty. I wonder if Veronica's even still around. She is.
So you can hire me, Max? Nope, it was just the two of us.
Oh, someone pulled up Weasel News. That's good. Oh. People are going wild with the notes today.
Oh, thanks. All right, let's try.
tour. I don't want to like call in the middle of it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt her. Yeah. I may put off talking to Veronica till tomorrow,
Ice
just
dropping.
because I think
Hey,
I'd like
what's
to have
hap-
a long, kind of talk that might not be good with the timer of the tsunami. Yeah, interesting. Alright, I have a lot to think about. Especially in regards to how I want to play things. What the hell? Are you rooting around in the garbage, sir?
Just throwing things away.
Oh. Okay, I was wondering if you were like dumpster diving.
No, not at all.
Oh, I guess that's good. Otherwise, I would have offered you some money or something.
Real dangerous for your health to eat out of the garbage.
Yeah, I mean, if you're desperate.
That's true enough.
I actually have some things I should probably throw away.
Appreciate the concern, though.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good evening.
I believe that is it for me tonight. I will call Veronica another time. But for now, I bid adieu.